Hello, students. Welcome to Cash's classes. Today, we are going to dive into a fun and thought provoking poem called The Rebel by DJ and Wright. So, before we read it, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever done something just because it was different from what everyone else was doing? Maybe you chose a different outfit, voiced a different opinion, or simply stood out in some way. How did that feel? Okay, so now we'll discuss about the poem. Firstly, let me know you that this poem humorously explores the life of a person who always chooses to do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. It's called The Rebel, and as we read it, you'll notice how this character constantly goes against the grain. So the poem is: when everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. When everybody has long hair, the rebel cuts his hair short. When everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel doesn't say a word. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. When everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. In the company of dog lovers, the rebel expresses a preference for cats. In the company of cat lovers, the rebel puts in a good word for dogs. So, let me discuss about the poem stanza by stanza. Stanza 1. When everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. So, in this opening stanza, the poet sets the tone by introducing the rebel's tendency to go against the grain. When the societal trend is to have short hair, the rebel intentionally grows their hair long, highlighting their desire to stand out and be different. तो इसमें हम ये देख सकते हैं कि फर्स्ट स्टैंजा में रेबल जो है वो कोई भी मान लीजिए एक स्टूडेंट है जो क्या करता है, वो खुद को सबसे अलग साबित करना चाहता है, वो किसी से सहमत नहीं होता. तो पोएट क्या करता है, ये टोन सेट कर रहा है, ये इंट्रोड्यूस करते हुए रेबल के टेंडेंसी को जो सबके खिलाफ जाता है. जब सब कोई शॉर्ट हेयर रखते हैं तो वो जो रेबेलियन बॉय है वो इंटेंशनली अपने हेयर को लॉन्ग रखता है, हाईलाइट करते हुए कि वो ये चाहता है कि हम सबसे डिफरेंट दिखे. Now see what's in second stanza. When everybody has long hair, the rebel cuts his hair short. Here, the rebel's behavior is again contrary to the norm. If the trend changes and everyone starts growing their hair long, the rebel will cut their hair short. This consistent opposition to societal trends emphasizes their non-conformist nature. So, rebel का behavior जो है, again वही बात है कि सबसे कॉन्ट्रैरी, सबसे अलग दिखाना होता है जो सोसाइटी में जो मान लिया ट्रेंड चल रहा है. फॉर एग्जांपल, बहुत लोग होते हैं जो कुछ ट्रेंड में चलता है, सब कोई ट्रेंड के साथ बह जाते हैं, वैसे ही करने लगते हैं ट्रेंडिंग में. बट ये रेबल जो है वो सबसे अलग है, वो एकदम अगेंस्ट करता है. सो जब सब हेयर लॉन्ग करने लगते हैं तो वो हेयर शॉर्ट कर लेता है, ठीक है. और ये एक कंसिस्टेंसी के साथ उसकी ये अपोजिशन चलती है सोसाइटल ट्रेंड्स को एम्फसाइज करते हुए, ताकि उसका नॉन कॉन्फॉर्मिस्ट नेचर हाईलाइट हो. नाउ लेट्स सी व्हाट्स इन द थर्ड स्टैंजा. When everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel doesn't say a word. In a classroom setting where everyone is chatting, the rebel chooses to stay silent, which indicates that the rebel's actions are not just about appearance but also behavior, further illustrating their commitment to being different. So, एक क्लासरूम में जहाँ पे सब लोग चैटिंग करते रहते हैं, वहाँ रेबल क्या चूज करता है कि वो साइलेंट रहे, जो ये दर्शाता है रेबल्स के एक्शंस जो हैं वो सिर्फ अपीयरेंस में अपोजिट नहीं होते बल्कि बिहेवियर में भी. और आगे ये इलस्ट्रेट करते हैं कि उसने ऐसा कमिटमेंट कर लिया है कि सबसे उसे डिफरेंट दिखना है. स्टैंजा 4. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. अब जब कोई बच्चे भी जो है क्लास को में बात नहीं कर रहे, डिस्टर्ब नहीं कर रहे, तो रेबल उस वक्त क्लास में एक डिस्टर्बेंस क्रिएट करता है. कन्वर्सली, इफ द क्लास इज क्वाइट, the rebel will create as disturbance, and this reinforces the idea that the rebel's actions are primarily driven by a need to stand out and challenge the status quo. So, जब सब शांत रहते हैं क्लास में, खामोशी से क्लास में लेसन करते हैं, तो रेबल क्या करता है? वो डिस्टर्बेंस क्रिएट करता है. In stanza 5, when everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. In environments where uniformity is enforced through dress codes, the rebel will choose to wear something striking and different. This highlights the rebel's desire for self-expression. तो rebel यहाँ पे अपने self-expression किस तरह highlight करता है? जहाँ सब ड्रेस कोड जो होते हैं यूनिफॉर्म पहन कर आते हैं और वो फंटास्टिक क्लोथ में पहन के आते हैं. वहीं पे जब दूसरे स्टैंजा में when everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. जहाँ सब fantastic clothes पहन के आते हैं, for example in a occasion or something, वहाँ वो uniform type का या soberly dress पहन कर आते हैं. If the trend shifts and people start wearing extravagant clothes, the rebel will opt for plain sober attire. This again shows the rebel's commitment to non-conformity. Stanza 7. We see that in the company of dog lovers, the rebel expresses a preference for cats. Again, among dog lovers, the rebel will declare a preference for cats, showing that their contrary nature extends to opinions and preferences as well. So, अब तक हम देख रहे थे कि वो अपीयरेंस और बिहेवियर में एक्ट डिफरेंटली कर रहा था, अपोजिट डिफरेंटली एक्ट कर रहे थे. कौन? द रेबल. बट अब क्या है कि जब नेचर की बात आती है या ओपिनियन की, फॉर एग्जाम्पल व्हेन पीपल आर लविंग डॉग्स, तो रेबल को वहाँ पे किसको प्रेफर करता है? कैट्स को. इन स्टैंजा 8, इन द कंपनी ऑफ कैट लवर्स, द रेबल पुट्स इन अ गुड वर्ड for dogs. Now, similarly, in a group of cat lovers, the rebel will advocate for dogs, maintaining their contrarian stance. अब जहाँ पे cat lovers के group है, वहाँ पे वो dogs के लिए advocate करता है. When everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks on the need for rain. If everyone is enjoying sunny weather, the rebel will point out the need for rain, showing that they always have a different perspective. अब ये अपने different perspective show करते हुए जब सब sunny weather को enjoy कर रहे हैं, तो वो rain के need को point out करता है. And in stanza 10, when everybody is greeting the rain, the rebel regrets the absence of sun. And now, conversely, if everyone is happy about the rain, the rebel will miss the sun, demonstrating their habitual opposition to the general sentiment. अब जब सब खुशी मना रहे हैं रेन को लेकर, तो रेबल क्या करता है? सन को मिस करने लगता है. In stanza 11, when everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads a book. जब सब मीटिंग में जाते हैं तो रेबल घर पे ही रहता है और बुक रीड करता है. Like in social situations where attendance at a meeting is the norm, the rebel will choose to stay home and read, emphasizing their preference for solitude and individual pursuits over group activities. In stanza 12, when everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. On the other hand, if staying home and reading becomes the norm, the rebel will attend the meeting, continuing the pattern of, again, contrary behavior. When everybody says yes, please, the rebel say no, thank you. In polite exchanges, the rebel's response is also contrary. If everyone is saying yes, the rebel will say no, emphasizing their non-conformity even in small interactions. When everybody says no, thank you, the rebel says yes, please. Conversely, if everyone is saying no, the rebel will say yes, again highlighting their oppositional nature. Again वही चीज कि जहाँ सब polite way में कहते हैं yes please, तो रेबल क्या कहता है? नो थैंक यू. और जहाँ सब कहते हैं नो थैंक यू किसी चीज़ के लिए, तो रेबल वहाँ क्या कहता है? येस प्लीज. सो द कंक्लूजन इज इट इज़ वेरी गुड दैट वी हैव रेबल्स. यू मे नॉट फाइंड इट वेरी गुड टू बी वन. द पोएट कंक्लूड्स बाय acknowledging the value of rebels in society. Rebels challenging norms provoke thought and inspire change. However, being a rebel is not always easy or comfortable, as it often involves going against the tide and facing resistance from others. Now let us know about the themes and message of the poem The Rebel. Firstly, non-conformity. The poem celebrates the rebel's refusal to conform to societal norms. It highlights the importance of individuality and the courage it takes to stand out. Second is individualism. The rebel's actions, though sometimes seen as annoying or disruptive, underscore the significance of being true to oneself and not blindly following the crowd. Third, humor. The poem's light-hearted tone and playful scenarios make the theme of nonconformity accessible and engaging for young readers. Fourth, reflection. By presenting the rebel's action in various contexts, the poem encourages readers to reflect on their own behavior and the value of diversity in thought and action. In summary, we can say The Rebel by DJ Enright is a humorous and thought provoking poem that encourages readers to appreciate individuality and the role of nonconformists in challenging societal norms. Hope you all have understood the poem nicely. If you have any doubt, please write it down in the comments and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.